Alright guys, I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit. See that over there? Right across the street. Right across the street from where I'm working tonight. Let me back up. Just wanted to kind of, this is like a heads up slash somewhat educational video for someone who's kind of new to pressure washing or thinking about getting into it. You know, a lot of people, they want to try to get like commercial work that's recurring, you know, monthly, quarterly, things like that. And it's good money. You should want that. But a lot of commercial work has to be done at night. Okay. Night work, for obvious reasons, is dangerous. You just saw it, okay? That guy is over there screaming at people that aren't there. He's got a pile of junk around him. He hasn't sat still since I've been here. I've been here 20, 30 minutes already. And it's not like that in every area, okay? I do a lot of them where I go work all night and I see no one. No one bothers me. No one comes up and asks me for money and cigarettes and drinks and can you give me a ride somewhere and hey, what are you doing? And this area, they do it all the time. So that's why I have this, you know. I hate that it comes to that, and I hope I never have to open this bag up, but it's really, it's just a reality of it. And you can ask anyone that's been doing commercial night work, whether it's, you know, window cleaning, pressure washing, anything, security guards that work at night, and they will tell you that you know, homeless people, God bless them, I you know, some of them are, you can't help them. They don't want help, they want more dope, you know. And they can be extremely dangerous to deal with. You know, I had one guy working right across the street from here, actually. He ran up on me. His head was bleeding. It's freezing cold outside. He's got nothing but a pair of shorts on, no shoes, no shirt, nothing. The guy is covered in tats from his head to his toes. Scary looking dude. Ran up on me, knuckles are scraped up, head's bleeding, no shoes on, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. He runs up on me and I'm like, what do you want, dude? He goes, he was just desperate. Oh man, I need a ride. Can you give me a ride? I'll pay you. And he pulls this wad of cash out of his pocket the size of a softball. And I was like, dude, I'm working, I'm not leaving. Sorry, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. Finally got rid of him, long story short. And there was a security guard working that property that night. So the next time I went to that property, it was 3 months later. And I asked the security guard, I was like, man, I wonder whatever happened to that guy. He said he's dead. I was like, how do you know that, man? Turns out it was this cool old guy that used to work out here. He was retired, just did this, you know, for some extra income or whatever, but he knows all the cops around here. And turns out the reason that guy had all that money on him is because he just robbed a drug dealer. And about, I don't know, later on that night, he came up to that security guard and I'm sorry, a car with 3 or 4 guys in it came up to that security guard. And all right guys, sorry about that. The dump truck, garbage can truck came through here and I had to move all my stuff real quick. But anyway, I got a nice little pre-treat, some degreaser, hot degreaser soaking in there. I'm gonna knock this out in a second. But anyway, so that security guard told me the guy was dead. And I asked him, I was like, how do you know that? And he was friends with all the cops. The cops told him. But I got rid of that guy. Back up again. So a car with some guys came up to the security guard after the guy left me alone, started walking down the road a little further. And they said, hey man, our buddy called us looking for a ride. You know where he is? And he was like, nah, I hadn't seen nobody, you know, didn't want to get involved in it, whatever. So they took off down the road, going the same direction this guy was walking. And it turns out those were the drug dealers that he just robbed and probably beat one of them up. The guy that was messing with me, he looked like he was probably on some hard drugs, okay? But they caught up to him probably, I think they said like 1/8 of a mile down the road, and shot him and killed him on the sidewalk. So, you know, I don't wish that on anybody, man. But it kind of makes me wonder, like, what if those guys would have called up to him while he was standing 5 feet away from me asking me for a ride? They might have shot me too just because I was there. I don't know. But again, there's going to be homeless people in just about any city or major city at least. A lot of them are, again, just down on their luck, and I feel for them. But a lot of them, I'm telling you from experience, they don't want help. They want money for more drugs or more alcohol or whatever their vice is. And they have an unrivaled sense of entitlement. You know, they think they can just come over here and, you know, set up a little makeshift house on someone's property that they paid millions and millions of dollars for, and pay, you know, tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars a year to maintain it. And they think they have a right to it. You know, they come over and use the bathroom all over the sidewalks and leave trash everywhere and stuff like that. And this has happened to me. I've been working nights for about 4 years now, and this has happened to me dozens and dozens of times. Almost every night that I go out and work, I'd say 90% of it, I run into at least one of them. I have to wake them up off the sidewalks all the time. Most of them are, you know, a lot of them say, oh yeah, sorry man, I'll move. And I tell them, you know, sorry, I gotta get this clean. And if you don't move, you're gonna get wet because I'm gonna clean it anyway. But you know, I can go on and on about this. If you've ran into this, put it down in the comments, man. Let me hear what your experience of this kind of deal is. But again, just kind of recapping here, if you're new or thinking about getting into this, this is part of it. It will happen. You know, be prepared for it, and you need to be prepared to protect yourself, stand up for yourself, that sort of thing. I used to leave this in the car, and I had just too many close calls, man. So this bag is actually really cool. It's like 18 or 20 bucks on Amazon. It's fully adjustable. It's really made for like hiking or something like that, but I needed something waterproof for obvious reasons. And that's what it is. It's got several pockets in it. I can put my phone in it too, earbuds, anything like that. So just keep that in mind, guys. So I'm gonna get this knocked out and go home and get some sleep. So I appreciate y'all watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And again, if you've had any experiences with this, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I'd like to hear your story. Y'all stay tuned. I got a lot more to come. Thanks a lot.